Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. The West End's biggest hit, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Parts 1 and 2, which won a record-breaking 9 Olivier Awards, has come to Broadway's Lyric Theatre, and we're here on opening night where we caught up with the company just minutes after the opening night curtain rang down. Welcome to Broadway. It's your debut. How does it feel?
Like a kid. I mean, I was here 12 years ago, and by then I was playing a schoolboy, and now I'm surrounded by people in school uniform and stuff, but somehow I'm playing the dad. I don't know when that happened. I've done a lot of father-son plays, and I always used to play the son, and suddenly I've turned up and now I'm playing the dad. But you can't help but feel like a kid. The sort of credulity that the magic and the story drums up in people. Most of our audience are first-generation Potterheads, and they're also bringing their children now. So you're sharing this sort of advent of parenthood with those first generation, and you're sharing the introduction to the world with these new, and everyone's eyes become younger. They just do. And the audible gasps of, like the movie version of going to the theatre, you hear this sound of astonishment, and it can't help but sort of rejuvenate you,
Welcome to Broadway. It is your debut. How does it feel?
It's an extraordinary feeling. I've got so many emotions about it. I had to take myself off between the two shows today just to walk down towards the river, because it's a beautiful day today. It's very quiet, and I was trying to remember all the people that I love saying to me, enjoy this moment, and I had to walk around going, I never ever believed that I would be here, and it was stillness, and I'm doing one of the most extraordinary pieces of storytelling and production I've ever been involved in. And as a very good friend of mine said a long time ago, Noma, you could have been awful, but you know what? I think it kind of worked.
It's brilliant.
I'm really trying to enjoy it, and this is an extraordinary thing. This is my Broadway debut in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's great.
I'm doing a play in front of loads of people I love, and it's been made with such love, our play, with such great, skillful people, starting from the top, starting from our queen, J.K. Rowling. We've been gifted these beautiful characters which people love, and we've been allowed to make a play by really gifted people like Jack Thorne and John Tiffany and Stephen Hoggett. I genuinely don't have to do much. It's a total privilege to be here doing this play for the people that love Harry Potter and everything about it. With my mates, I've come over here with a lot of my beautiful friends. It's lovely.
The thing with this story is there is so much humanity within this story and the rest of the canon. Her characters are so rich, and this play deals with universal themes that we all have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, be it family, love, grief, isolation, fathers and sons. And you can go on, and any audience member can empathise with one of them characters on that stage at that given moment, because it is such a human story, and to be able to tell that means an awful lot. And all the Harry Potter fandom and all the magic and all that stuff, you kind of get that for free, and it's a joyous thing.
Well, I love who you play also, because it's not just a father-son story, but it's also a friendship story with the person who becomes your best friend.
Yeah, a gorgeous, gorgeous friendship. I mean, they're two very misunderstood young lads that don't fit in with anyone, find each other and can be their nerdy, geeky, wonderful selves with each other, and it's a very special thing. I myself was bullied a bit at school, and I eventually found a group of friends that I fitted in with and sort of came out of my shell somewhat. So yeah, it's a really wonderful thing to play with Anthony. Really wonderful.
I think it's just, for me anyway, it's just about being a lost boy who finds a friend and loves him and will do anything to be with him. Friendship, for me, is what the show's about. And fathers, and time turners, and 100 different other things.
And just being here on Broadway, how cool that is for you.
Amazing, man. It's so beautiful to be part of this community. Like, you guys have really welcomed us with open arms, and it just feels very special, yeah.
Feels amazing. I'm still processing it. I'm moved, excited, welcomed. People have been so lovely. And, this is a big show in many ways, but it's also a really delicate, precise show. And that means that we can hold on to that and share that, which is really lovely. This story carries its own stardom, so you're free to cast actors, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with stars, but we're all an ensemble. We genuinely are. And the talent and the humor and the kindness is just, you know, it's just all there. So we're going to make friends here. We already have, you know.
The show was a really good show tonight, which always feels good, because you kind of get a bit worried that there's an energy around the building and you don't want it to affect the work that we've done, and it didn't, and it actually enhanced it. Yeah, and Jack Thorne said it was the best he's ever seen it, so result.
Talk about the role that you play. You play him so beautifully, and what it's like living in this world of Harry Potter.
It's an extraordinary world. I mean, it is an absolute honor to play Draco's redemption. The places that he was in, particularly in those final stories of the books, and root everything that was on the page in that, and then take it to a place where we saw why he made the choices he makes and why he is an unbelievable father.
This production company, Sonia Friedman Productions, they've built such an incredible bubble around us. They've made us feel so safe. They've made us feel so valued. They've made us understand that our work is so important. So it's felt really safe and wonderful.
So you don't want to give any of these secrets away of who you play, because what you do is so wonderful, and it must be so great to hear the audience roar.
Roar, gasp, cry, scream a couple of times when it gets scary. Our audiences are really, really vocal, and it gives us so much energy. We love it.
So when you took your bow tonight, do you remember what you were thinking?
I was watching Jamie Parker. He's an incredible leader. He's an incredible leader. Watching to take our cue off of him, it's been a beautiful thing to watch him lead the group.